WALB News presents a one-hour special report. Our history, Road to Equality.
One woman who helped shape the Albany civil rights movement was Evelyn Toney. Now, Toney was the first woman arrested in Albany during this time, sparking freedom marches in the city. Tasia Reed sat down with Toney to tell her story.
The feelings I have, thank God, I've never felt that feeling no more since then.
Breast cancer survivor and civil rights soldier Evelyn Toney is a key individual in the history of the civil rights movement, not just in Albany, but the entire country. At just 7 years old, she got her first taste of racism at a drugstore.
Mother was handing her the dollar. She was handing me the ice cream. And when it got almost in my hand, she said, "To it." She spit in it. I went to crying.
Well, fast forward some 13 years later, she didn't know it, but Toney's life would change forever. Toney and a group of NAACP members heard the Freedom Riders were coming through Albany, but they never showed because of an apparent layover. So they bought bus tickets to Jacksonville, Florida to spread their message of equality. They headed to the lunch counter to grab a bite to eat before the ride.
By the time we sit down on the stool, Chief Pridgick and his deputies, they came and told us that we got to get out.
So they left and went out back to wait on the bus.
That was the 22nd of November, 1961.
As they were waiting, they got a rude awakening.
And next thing we knew, Pridgick and his deputy said, "You all are under arrest." For what? Just come on. And they rolled us back there, locked us up.
That looks like the bed that you were in?
That's the bed.
That is the bed. Wow. And there was 3 of you that were arrested?
Right, at first, yeah.
And this is the first arrest?
First arrest, then we had another arrest that evening.
So from a segregated lunch counter to an integrated jail cell, they were arrested for disturbing the peace. They were later released and finally ate at one of the finest black restaurants in town.
We were eating the meal that we couldn't get in jail.
From then, she continued to push for equal rights as a spokesperson for the Youth Council of the NAACP, even meeting and working across the table from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's you. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that?
Yeah. We would sit around just listen to him talk. You could almost just see the goodness in it.
Now, she says it's important to teach the children our history and how far we've come. Fighting for justice, Toney was expelled from Albany State College, but later honored with a degree from Albany State University. Back to you.